Hello, well, thinking differently. Well, I couldn't call it think differently because apparently that's what Apple use, and Apple are very well known to be very protective of their copyright, as were the Beatles with their Apple logo that was pinched by Apple, if you know what I mean. Anyway, thinking differently. What do I mean? Well, I think it's all part of a journey. Those of you who've read the books and hopefully are still reading the books and have been to the conferences and still going to the conferences, then you can see that I'm part of, say, a group of people who want to think differently, are sort of looking around and saying, well, is this it? Is this the best that we can do as a church? Bearing in mind the history that those of us who've gone into it will know that there's been 1800 years of Greek thinking that's gone into the church, and there has to be something about the way that the Hebrew people, the Jewish people, originally thought at the time of Jesus and before, that somehow has been lost with all what the church has done in replacing its Jewish roots. And all we're talking about is what can we do to bring those back properly, not just superficially with things that you do, such as your garments and the festivals and keeping Sabbath and kosher and all the normal stuff. There has to be more to it than that. To me, that speaks more of culture than it does of a sort of a real biblical mindset. So we want to get into the biblical mindset, and this is the first of hopefully weekly videos where I'll be sort of taking you into what my current thinking is regarding Hebraic church. That's an interesting word, or pair of words, and I'll tell you more about that next time. But for now, I think that will do as an introduction. Hopefully there's enough. I've left you dangling in such a way that you'd want to come back next week. So please do, and I'll see you then.